So you guys just ripped up the floors of your bus and you're looking at the rust and you're thinking, what is going on? So this video is going to give you a step-by-step guide on what you need to do for the rest of your demolition. Step 1 is going to be dealing with the rust itself. Step 2 is going to be painting over that rust and preparing to seal holes. And step 3 is going to be sealing those holes and making sure there's no leaks getting in. So for step 1, guys, you're going to need a whole bunch of tools. You're going to need an angle grinder. You're going to need a metal cutting blade for that angle grinder. You're going to possibly need a brush for that as well, a metal brush. You're going to definitely need a broom. You're going to also need Corroseal for converting the rust into a primer. So you're also going to need a paint roller and a pan and maybe some brushes for painting with the Corroseal and for step 2. Okay, so for step 2, all you're going to need is anti-rust paint, paint rollers, paint brushes, and a paint pan, and that's pretty much it. For step 3, you're going to need caulk exterior / interior construction adhesive, same thing. Metal sheets that are about the same width as the floor of your bus. Self-tapping metal screws, and a screwdriver to put in those metal screws. So step 1 is to sweep the floor and get a good idea of how bad your rust is. If it's flaky and bubbly, then you need to use a grinder to get off all those spots before putting Corroseal on. Once you have removed all those spots that look flaky and you've swept really well and the floor looks clean-ish, then you want to put on Corroseal, and you'll do 2 coats of that. It takes about 10 to 12 hours to dry, and you want it to be in weather above 35 degrees. So for step 2, you're going to go ahead and you're going to sweep the whole floor, make sure that there is no dust anywhere, and then the Corroseal is the primer for the paint, so you can go ahead and just paint the whole floor and you're pretty much ready for step 3. For step 3, once the paint has dried and you have your anti-rust paint down, you're going to find all the small holes in your floor. The really small ones, like screw holes, you can pretty much just plug with some caulk. And then for the bolt holes, a lot of people use pennies. For the larger holes, I've seen a lot of people weld. What I'm going to do instead is I've bought large sheets of metal, and we're going to douse it in caulk and basically put it down and screw in around the edges to seal it up. Not tighten the screws all the way until the caulk has fully dried, and then tighten down those screws and basically patch the hole. Alright guys, I hope this video helped out. If you have any questions, we are pretty good at responding, so leave a comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed.